coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey, man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate it. Boom, boom. I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it, man. 150K, man. We on the road, man. Let's get to it. I think we almost said 111, I don't know, 111, 112, but we've been in the same spot for a minute. Let's get these numbers up, man. Hype the video up, like the video, leave a comment, man. It helps the page. It helps us grow. Get in the algorithm. Let's do it. TBP Nation, stand up, man. Love is love. Hey, man, the pressures of the penitentiary, man, will make you do some things that may cost you your life, man. It may cost you your life. We in a place where it ain't really no mercy, man. Don't nobody care what you're going through. Don't nobody care what type of family problems you got, what your issue is, whether you've been railroaded in the court, whether you got over sentenced, whether you innocent or guilty. Nobody cares, newsflash, in the penitentiary. Everybody just care about what they got going on. So I remember I'm on Powhatan, I'm on the State Farm, right? And this dude had moved in there. He was a quiet dude, man. I'm talking about, like, I don't even think I barely heard him say, you know, a full sentence. You know what I'm saying? He just was laid in the cut. But you could tell if you look at him, if you've been in the penitentiary a while. By this time, I've been in the penitentiary late 90s. I'm over a decade. So it's like you could tell he nervous purpose, though. You know what I'm saying? You could tell like he a nervous kind of quiet dude. He quiet because he's nervous. He's like a scary type dude. You know what I'm saying? You could tell these type of things versus somebody who just quiet and dangerous. Because you got dudes that's quiet and dangerous. You know, I done had a few homies like that. I done knew a few people like that. But then you got the other people, they quiet and you could tell that they nervous, they scary, you know. And this is the impression that he gave me. He just was a scary dude, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't bother nobody, you know what I'm saying? But in the penitentiary, that's not, you know, that's not even a safeguard. Well, okay, he quiet, he nerdy, he don't bother nobody. That don't mean ain't nobody gonna bother you, you dig? So people could look at that as weakness. You know, and it looked like he had a little support because he went to the commissary, stuff like that. So looked like he had a little support from the street. I know he ain't had no state job. He ain't had no job or nothing. So if you go in the commissary, that only means somebody is sending you money, you know. But like I say, he was quiet, nerdy dude. He was in the cell with the older dude. So he more or less, you know what I'm saying, okay far as like in your cell, which is very important. You who you in the cell with might, you know, dictate how your bit go. Depends on who it is. But he was in there with an older dude that's laid back, don't bother nobody, you know what I'm saying, ain't into nothing, ain't no gambler, ain't no drug user, ain't no flim-flammer, scammer, you know, or nothing like that. So he landed in the right spot. But, you know, looking back on it now in retrospect, you can see something was on his mind, you know what I'm saying? And you know he was green. He ain't been locked up that long. Maybe went to receiving and then he come here. So I don't know how much time he had. Later on, when everything was over, dude said he had a rack of time, and I guess he couldn't deal with it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It'd be so many rumors in the penitentiary. 95% of it be false and only 5% true. It's up to you to figure it out. But that's neither here nor there. I just know he was on that joint for probably close to a year, maybe 9, 10 months, or a year or something like that. And man, one day he just snapped, man. He just went like blipped it blurry. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like crazy. It's like midday, probably right after lunch, when everybody come back from lunch and you know, you go in your cell, you come out, we still got all the way up until probably like 4 o'clock for count time or 3:30, something like that. So it's mid, probably 1 something, you know, couple dudes and went out for rec, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people still in the block. Man, next thing you know, I was in my cell. Next thing you know, you heard the doors, then you push they bars. You could push them open. If they hit the back of the wall, you could hear like somebody like slam the door, like bang, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, what the? You might come to your door and look out or whatever, right? So I heard a big slam, bang. Like, man, F this, man, F this. I can't take this. I'm tired of this, man, F this. So I'm like, man, boom, I get up, I go to the door because I had worked out. So I had took a shower and everything. I'm laid back. So I get up, I come look out the joint. Man, he had pushed his door open, man, ran out in the park hollering, F this. He can't do it. He can't do this time. He tired. He sick. And he got a little joint in his hand, right? So dude's like, man, what the, you know? And now where my cell at, he's on the back end of it. I'm all the way up like, the tiers is super duper long. That this time I'm still on the bottom. It's like, man, I'm probably like one third of the way towards the front. So there's a lot of cells behind me on both sides. So he back that way. So he running around with the joint in his hands. The dudes is looking at him like moving out the way. And then like he walked past the dude, man, and the dude is coming back, you know what I'm saying? Got his little meal in the joint where he done fixed in the microwave, and he pop him. Bang, bang, dude. Hey, man, what the? And bag up and stuff and drop his food all over. And then dude's like, man, what's wrong? And he hollering and screaming like, I don't care. And dude run up on him and like, man, what you doing, man? What you doing? He turn around on dude and start trying to pop him. And dude backpedaling fast, and he tripped. Boom, fall down. He started hitting him. Dude kicking him. He hitting him in the leg. Like, I'm like, man, this man was going crazy up in this joint. So now you got other dudes running out, man. Like, what the, you know, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong? And he turning around on everybody. And then it's like a pack of hyenas now. Dude's like, man, what's up with you? What? Cause he ain't got no problem with nobody. And the two dudes that he done hit already is like regular dudes. Ain't nobody did nothing to you, bro. Nobody did nothing to you. So one dude, he grabbed his chair. He running up on him, was getting ready to try to hit him from the back with the chair. But he arguing with everybody. He doing like this. So he turned around. So the dude got the chair at him. He started charging the dude. Dude throw the chair, cluck him. Bang! He bag up a little bit. He still hollering. So he bag up against the wall. But now a lot of dudes coming at him. Dude came up out of that cell, boy, with that lock in his sock and ran down on him. Put it down. Put it down, boy. Put it down. He like, come on. Man, I'm like, man, I done put my shoes and everything on them because it's still behind me. But anything can happen. So, man, dudes is coming at him, but he bagging up because he see that lock in the sock. That lock in the sock would take you away from here. I know dudes that done lost their eye with that lock in the sock. It got hit and knocked their eye socket out. I know dudes got their jaw broke with the lock in the sock. Nose broke, head split, put in comas and stuff with that lock in the sock. You put 2 or 3 locks up in that joint, bro, you get hit, 2 or 3 socks on it, but I'm telling you, it's something different. It's something different. I told you I done got clucked in the head with it before. I done got hit in the arm with it before. It's something different. So dude is coming at him and he bagging up. Another dude come right up behind him. Boom! Hit him. Boom! He fall on the ground. Bruh, I done told y'all 1,000 times that's the worst place you want to be in the penitentiary is on the ground. Because when dude stole him and he hit that ground, man, dude started beating him with that lock in the sock, bro, and he was hollering, bro. I felt bad for him. I could hear the jumps hitting him. Boom, pop, boom, pop. I'm like, he hollering. Okay. No, ain't no okay, mother. Bang, bang. Other dude run up, start kicking him. One of the dudes that he stabbed, he ran up, he pushing dudes out the way, he started stomping his head. I can see his head bouncing up off the concrete. He done covered up. But now, you know, the defense done gone because he hurting. It's like he limp. It's like he's not even conscious. And they stomping his head, kicking him, beating him with the lock in his sock. All this going on. And ain't nobody seen it yet. No police, no nothing seen it yet. This how it be like in the wall and in the farm and places like this. You can't, it's the part too big and they not paying attention. They not caring. You know what I'm saying? For real, they not giving a poop. You gonna have to save your own life up in this joint. And if you can't do that, you might get carried out. And I'm telling you right now, this boy probably was this close to death, man. I'm telling you, I thought he was gone. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was gone. And I know he did some Bama stuff, and I don't know, mentally something might have been going on with him or whatever. But it was, I'm just being honest, it was a point in time I felt sorry for him, bro, because I know he ain't know what he was doing. He ain't know what he was doing, man. He ain't understand what he was getting himself into. And man, they was punishing him. I mean, they was punishing him to the point where he was just laying down there, he bleeding, dudes kicking him, stomping him, hitting him. The dude stopped hitting him with the lock in the sock. He peel off. I guess he wanted to get away before it all get too raggedy, or either he got scared thinking the dude gonna die or something. Other dudes kept punching him and hitting him. And man, he was just laying down there. Then dudes was like, man, all right, y'all, all right. So he laying there and he just bleeding, ain't moving, ain't doing nothing. He just laid in the middle of the pod. Blood is just starting to seep out. He bleeding. You can visibly see his face is swollen up because he done got stomped all in the head or whatnot. And then the Bama that he stabbed the first dude that he stabbed, he come walking up out of the joint. He bleeding, so he got to go to medical. He come walking up out of the joint. He walked right up to the joker and started kicking him. Boom, boom, boom. And dude said, all right, old school, all right. Then he grabbed him by his pants leg and was dragging him all the way to the front of the tip. Dragged him right up to the front of the tip, let his legs go, and you can see the whole streak of blood all the way down the tip. They came right on past my cell. Got him up there, dropped his leg right there, and went to the front and started banging on the door because he trying to get some medical attention. But dude is just laid out there. I'm telling you, his body still ain't moving yet. He ain't moved. He ain't came to consciousness or nothing. That's why I thought he was gone, bro. I thought he was gone. And he young. He probably like under 30. Under 30, probably over 24, under 30. Somewhere up in there, just guesstimate. And he just laid there, bro. He laid there. Everybody's moving around there, trying to get their ducks in order. Everybody who put hands or feet on him. You know, it ain't no cameras. When I got there this time, it ain't no cameras in there. This before they put the cameras in there. So, you know what I'm saying? The police ain't nowhere to be found. They sitting up in the day room, you know, jibber-jabbing, running their mouth, probably watching the TV in the day room. From the day room area before they put the booth up there, you can't even see down the tip. That's where they'll post up at. They'll go get their little chair and sit up in the day room and be watching TV and kicking the bobo with dudes and not even paying attention to what's going on. You got 3 tiers, bro. You got 3 tiers with probably about 200 people in here. And you sitting up in the day room. This was normal before they put the cameras in there. Because they ain't coming out there and do nothing. Unless you holler, Scott coming through the door. They could get up and come walking up out there then like they doing something, but they don't be doing nothing. So when dudes started banging on the door, the CO came out, looked at me, hey, man, what's wrong with you? He said, man, I got to go to medical, man. Get the door, man. I got to go to medical. He said, man, what happened to you? He turned around and see dude on the floor. Oh, man, what the? Bop, 1033, everybody, to yourself, 1033, call the people. So the people come running. You can hear their footsteps on that jump. They coming down the tier. They bust the doors open. They telling everybody to go to your cell. Like I say, it's a manual jump. Then they got to come unlock all the doors. They open the big side thing, push the joint up, unlock. Everybody go to your cell. Dude laying there in blood. They can see the whole streak of blood. They walking all down the tier now, closing doors, locking people's doors, looking at dudes, seeing the blood on them, trying to figure out what's going on. They shoot old boy out the medical. Take him, you know what I'm saying? They looking at dude, they call the nurses over there. The nurses coming over there, look at the dude. Soon as she look at him, it's like she in panic. She called for the other people. They come bum rush and tell them, get the stretcher, get the stretcher. They got to get the orange boat. Bring the orange boat in there, put him on the boat, take him up out of there, bro. But he was messed up bad, man. I don't know. COs was, you know, later on they say, you know what I'm saying, he was in a coma. You know, who knows? You know, then I know he ain't never come back. He ain't never come back. I don't know what happened to him, how bad the injuries ended up being. But the point being, he just probably got to the point where a lot of people will get to. I have been to, where you get to the point, man, where you just feel like this is too much. It's overwhelming. You can't take it. You just want to snap. You want to go off. But you gotta keep your peace of mind. Cause no matter what you going through, no matter how bad you feeling, no matter how much you want to let it out, but they got somebody in there for you. If not a whole lot of people for you. You know, and you go running out in the tear and acting crazy and snapping out and going, man, dude, hey, jokers gonna band together, they gonna beat you to death, bro. They gonna beat you to death. If you run up on the wrong dude, he gonna stab you to death. So I guess that's the point he was at. You know what I'm saying? Where he felt like the time, what they call it, where the time kick in. Where you realize like, man, this is my life. This where I'm at. I can't get away. I can't get out. I just can't take it. It's like, nah, but you gotta hold that in. You gotta fight that. You gotta fight that. And he couldn't fight it. You know, he came out in the pot. I don't know where he got a knife from. I have no. He probably made that joint because he was quiet as a church mouse. I never seen him talking. I seen him answer people before or something, or, oh, excuse me, or something like that. But I ain't never seen him talking. Never seen him sitting there having a conversation with nobody. Never seen him sitting in the day room just watching TV. I ain't never seen him do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I seen him on the yard walk a lap or two, but he always by himself. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't even never seen him kicking it with his celly, the old head. So I don't know, man. It was just weird. It was weird, but like I say, even though I'm 10, 11 years in or something like that, I'm still learning all this stuff. Like, man, dudes be losing their. I had been past that stage where I wanted to just kirk out, like, man, the hell with all this. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? But you got to fight that joint, man. I told you, it's a mental warfare in there, and he just snapped, man, and it almost cost him his life for snapping. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't hold it in. He couldn't keep it to himself. He brought it to the pod, and they brought it right back to him. You know what I'm saying? Which is expected, man. You done came out here and stabbed two people that ain't never did nothing to you. Ain't never said nothing. This is goes back to what I'm telling you. People be like, well, you could be independent, you don't bother nobody, or man, you got dudes in there got mental illness, man. You got dudes in there lose their mind. You got dudes in there that just do stuff just cause. Them two dudes ain't did nothing to them, bro. Nothing. They just was there. Dude was just walking by with his food, going back. He was there. You see what I'm saying? So, man, crazy. That was some crazy work right there, man. That was some crazy work, but I thought they had killed the boy right there on the pod, man. I thought I'd have seen another murder because I'm telling you, man, they stomped his head so bad. They kicked him. Them locks in the sock had him knotted up, split it up. Probably broke some of his arm, his collarbone, ribs, everything. I'm talking about he was getting clucked. I'm talking about bam, bam, bam. I mean, he was motherfucking. And, bro, that don't hurt. I can feel it. He won't hit me, and I can feel it. I'm like, God, yeah, crazy work, man. But it's penitentiary activity, man. It's penitentiary activity, man. It's some things that probably Pusha is gonna figure out, you know, because this the world you in now, brother. It's a different world up in there, man. It's animalistic, bro. It's, man, and you first coming in the penitentiary, and it's a world that you know nothing about, complete and full of danger from all different walks of life, all different types of danger. It is the equivalent to me. And it's a place you never been in. It's the equivalent to somebody taking you. Just imagine somebody taking you and giving you a knife and dropping you off in the Congo in the middle of the woods and leaving you by yourself until you fend for yourself. That's what it feel like when you first land into a real major institution, a penitentiary. You are all alone with all of the animals that's in there. And the only defense you got is whatever you got in your heart and whatever you got in your hand. And that's it. With the lions, the bears, the gators, the snakes, the hyenas, you know, the gorillas. That's where you at. That's what prison is like. That's what real prison is like. And a lot of people can't handle that. They just crash out, you know. And you can crash out in the penitentiary, but you crashing out at the risk of getting taken out. So Yeah, it's crazy work, man. But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Big love, TBP Nation, man. Keep it coming. Hype the video, like the video. Tell me something. Talk to me. I talk back. You might spark a video. You might spark a memory. Who knows? But whatever you do not go to penitentiary. I recommend you stay at home. Do what you got to do. Now, you'll be able to do what you want to do later. Tough times don't last, man. Tough people do, man. Tough it out, man. Stay free.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.